Well, thank you. Thank you, and good to be here today and also to present some viewpoints from our side of the aisle. First, I have to commend you, Ms. Norton, for calling this hearing and for taking time to spend congressional oversight and attention to a very important issue. Now, this isn't a hearing about Union Station and it being a train depot just in another community. This is about probably one of our most significant transportation intermodal centers in the United States, and certainly one of the most important and key components to transportation across the entire Northeast corridor that serves a huge portion of America's population. If people don't know it, they need to know that Amtrak, again, is more than just a train terminus. It is our major transportation hub. It provides connections to Amtrak throughout the Northeast corridor of the United States. It's intermodal to our metro system, which now links us both to Reagan National. Will soon link us to Dulles Airport. We have connections to BWI. We have both commercial and business center. We have surface transportation links that include commercial carriers, charter carriers, tour carriers, circulators throughout the communities. It's indeed our major hub for transit in our nation's capital. So we're talking about a very important component of infrastructure, not just for this community, but for the whole region and the nation. I am very pleased, again, the focus of the hearing is going to be the vision for 21st century, because we have to look ahead. We have to make certain, as Ms. Norton said, that this is a world-class facility and that it, in fact, serves and is intermodal to all of the transportation modes and some for the future. I cannot think of a better time for this committee to act, both in looking at the long-term plan, looking at some of the things that we have developed on a bipartisan basis as priorities. There is absolutely no reason in the world why people who take our major long-distance and short-distance surface transportation commercial carriers, whether it be Greyhound or some other commercial carrier, should be treated as second-class citizens, dumped in some other part of the community, and then have to make their way to our major intermodal hubs. So I think getting surface transportation and, again, accommodating all the other needs in that intermodal center will be a great step forward. So I join in offering anything from our side of the aisle to move a successful completion of some of our previous efforts and the vision you're looking to establish for the future. And let me say finally, we cannot act at a better time on behalf of taxpayers and the people of the United States. We may need to indeed to fulfill the proper vision for Union Station. We may need to look at acquiring back some of that airspace that we sold, or some of that space, to make certain that we have adequate space and we can accommodate all modes at that intermodal center. So I'm willing to work again with Ms. Norton and everyone to try to make certain that we have the blueprint and the physical capability of accommodating all of those modes. The other thing is we will never get better deals, either from people we might have to get some space back from, or if we have to acquire new space. I had here today no buyer for Watergate at auction. Property is distressed, not just in our nation's capital, but across the land. So if we can acquire back space or we can acquire new and additional space, but planning for the future, I think it'll be a great plus for everyone, including the taxpayers. So, and finally, NOMA, again, an important key component, and we've got to make it a success. It will be one of the most vibrant parts of this community in the future, and we're going to make certain that it is, working with Ms. Norton and others. She does an incredible job representing the district's its interest in these type projects. And finally, she said, we're going to do it right and world class, and I'm committed to whatever it takes. We'll join her in that effort. So pleased to be here, and I know our ranking member